Hey there, Bearcat Nation. Thanks for tuning in to the Bearcat Sports Report. I'm Austin Jess, and that's Brandon Phillips. Right away, headed out to the bowling lanes where both the men and women's bowling team were in Reno, Nevada this past weekend for the X-Bowling Intercollegiate Team Championships. On the men's side, the men came in strong after the qualifying rounds to pick up a 2 seed as they headed into bracket play. In the first bracket play game, they were upset by the 15th-ranked Rochester Institute of Technology. It was then they fell in elimination bracket play to Purdue University, ending their season. They fell 4-2 in that final contention game. We congratulate the men on a successful season. Over to the women's side, they were also in Reno, Nevada. They qualified as a 6th seed after the opening rounds of qualifying match play. In first game of the bracket play, they fell in a 7-game loss to Notre Dame College of Ohio. Facing elimination, they won in 6 games over Weber International. Then on the second day of the tourney, the Bearcats fell in 7 games, which it came down to the last roll as they fell to Stephen F. Austin. We congratulate both the men's and women's teams on a successful season and on their great trip.
It was a rough weekend for the Bearcats softball team as they traveled for doubleheaders against William Jewell College and Rockhurst University, unfortunately dropping all 4. After the rough weekend, the Bearcats stand at 16-26 on the season, 9-19 in GLVC play. The Bearcats wrap up their regular season this weekend as they travel for doubleheaders with both Lewis University and the University of Wisconsin-Parkside.
Over on the baseball diamond, they were on the 8-game road trip for the Bearcats. It all started out against a split doubleheader to University of Illinois Springfield. In Game 1, the Bearcats took the win with home runs from Kyle Rutledge and Pierce Bora. On the mound, John Trampy picked up the win. He is now 2-0. He threw a shutout, only giving up 2 hits. On Friday, the Bearcats traveled to St. Joseph College, where they opened up a 4-game stand against the Pumas. The Bearcats won Game 1 7-5, and then dropped Game 2 3-1. In the win, Ben Dallasassi picked up the win on the mound, throwing 8 1/3. He improved to 4-0 on the season. Saturday, the Bearcats split as well with the Pumas. In Game 1, it took 11 innings to decide a winner. Sadly, the Bearcats came up short on their end as they fell 3-2. In Game 2, the Bearcats took a win 7-6. Jeff Tolliver, left field double, played at 3 in the 5th inning to give the Bearcats the win. The Bearcats now stand at 14-23 overall. They are 9-19 in the Great Lakes Valley Conference and will wrap up their homestand portion of the schedule this weekend. They welcome the Flyers of Lewis University. That will happen on Saturday and Sunday. Come out to Hypes Field as Sunday Senior Day festivities will take place. The Bearcats then wrap it up with a doubleheader against Quincy on Tuesday, which will begin at 1. Check those games out on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Both the men's and women's track teams were in action this past weekend at the Dewey Allgood Invitational. It was a strong showing for the women's team that included 3 first-place finishes. Senior Megan Doty came away with a pair of first-place finishes in distance runs, claiming first in both the 3,000 and 5,000-meter runs. Senior Latia Jefferson turned in a record-breaking performance as she broke the Allgood Bailey Stadium record in winning the triple jump with a distance of 12.56 meters. On the men's side, the Bearcat sprinters continued to dominate over the weekend as Cameron James, Donovan Frisha, Jordan Henderson, and Eddie Lusk each collected top 10 finishes in their individual events. They then teamed up to win the 4x100-meter relay, registering an NCAA provisional mark of 41.08 seconds. The distance runners turned in a good showing as well as Blake DeLong took the victory in the 3,000-meter run. Dylan Hartley grabbed second, while Michael Butler grabbed fourth. The Bearcats will now be prepping for the Drake Relays, which will be held April 24th through the 26th.
Out on the lake, bass fishing this past weekend picked up 3 out of top 4 finishes out at Carlisle Lake in their Carlisle Lake Open. They reeled in the biggest prize as well, but they were led by Philip Germaglotti and Derek Sterrick as they placed first, weighing in at 7.01 pounds. So congratulations to them and also the bass fishing team. The Bearcats head back out to Carlisle Lake this Saturday, April 26th, as they will take place in the FLW Tournament Series Central Conference Qualifier. A good luck to them this weekend.
Both the men's and women's tennis teams were in action over the past weekend. It started with the women. They closed out their regular season last Tuesday with an 8-1 victory over Greenville. Unfortunately, they were ousted in the first round of the GLVC tournament, falling to the 21st-ranked Drury Panthers. The women finished the season with an impressive record of 18-6. On the men's side, they were in action at the GLVC tournament, got off to a good start as they defeated UMSL 5-4 on Friday. Unfortunately, on Saturday, they fell to 31th-ranked Indy and 24th-ranked Southern Indiana on Sunday by scores of 5-2 and 5-4, respectively. They placed 4th overall in the tournament. The men's team finishes the season at 19-6 overall. Congratulations to sisters Adriana and Juliana Gonzalez, as well as Luciano Misatrano, for each earning all GLVC honors. We got the chance to sit down with head coach Adam Reeb to get his thoughts as the season comes to a close.
We're here with head coach Adam Reeb of men's and women's tennis. Coach, thanks for taking some time out of your busy day, obviously. First off, kind of give us some of your overall thoughts as your season ended this past weekend.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. We had a overall great season for both teams, men's and women's tennis. The men finished 4th place in the GLVC tournament, so we're really excited about that. We had a really nice win on Friday over UMSL, who was seeded higher than us, so it's a 5-4 match, really exciting. Definitely what college tennis is all about, coming down to that last match, and we had our senior Luciano Mistrano clinch that match, so it was really exciting. And then we played University of Indianapolis really tough on Saturday in the semifinals, and then we almost upset Southern Indiana on Sunday in a 3rd place match, which would have been a nice win. They're number 24 in the country, but we lost to them 5-4 twice this year. So we showed that we can play with any team in the country, not just in the GLVC, but teams ranked very high nationally. So overall, really great season on the guys, and hopefully we're not done yet. We're looking to see if we make the NCAA tournament as an at-large team. So we'll find that out a week from today. And the women finished 18-6, made the GLVC tournament. So again, really excited about that. We lost a tough one in the quarterfinals to Drury on Friday. They're a very tough team. They ended up winning the whole conference tournament. But I thought we played them tough and we fought really hard. And overall, couldn't ask for a better season from both teams. Making the tournament and giving our best shot there.
Both teams, like you said, impressive records this season. And how proud of you were that team, both teams, for making the GLVC tournament, both having big accomplishments and really showing that they could make it to that point here in the early stages of transitioning from NAIA to Division II.
Yeah, it was really happy, really pleased. It was our first opportunity to make it, and we did it on both sides. So very, very excited about that. And we knew it was going to be tough, but that was our goal from the very first day of practice in the fall. So August 31st or whatever that was, that was our goal. We knew we had the student athletes on both sides to do that, and we worked really hard all year. And I thought we peaked and played really well towards the end of the season. Those 4 weeks of GLVC league play and then into the conference tournament. And that's, as a coach, you can't ask for anything more than to peak at the right time, which I thought we did.
On the women's side, you're losing 2 seniors, of course, Adriana and Juliana Gonzalez. Both earned all Great Lakes Valley Conference honors. How big were those 2 for you this year on your team?
Huge. To me, they're the epitome of student athlete. They're great students first. They've already graduated with their bachelor's degree in business. They're going to graduate with their MBA here in the next couple of weeks. They've just been huge. They've been playing 1 and 2 singles, 1 doubles, their whole career here at McKendree. They've been leaders, on and off the court. They put in extra hours. They're always, practicing with the girls, and they come practice with the guys too. Sometimes they ask for, just more and more court time, more and more practice time, and that you can tell you get in what you put in. Mm-hmm. And they put a ton into this program, and they've given a lot. And I was really happy that I think they went out on a really great note this year.
Over on the men's side, you just lose 1 senior. That's Luciano Misatrano. He's also been a big leader for you on the men's side, kind of leading your team the way, especially we saw in the GLVC tournament.
Yeah, it was really exciting. Our match Friday against UMSL, it came down to Luciano's court at number 1 singles. The match was tied 4-all, and he was at 2-all or 3-all in his 3rd set. So everyone came onto his court. Both teams, all the spectators were there watching, and Luciano's the type of guy that he just really embraces that, and he was talking the whole year about this is his senior season, and he didn't want that match to be his last match, and he just really rose to the occasion, and I was really happy that he got that chance to clinch the match for us that day, and he's just been outstanding. He's been a really great leader. vocal, pumping the guys up. Just been a really good role model for everyone. So again, I couldn't be happier, with the way his senior season went.
Well, thanks, Coach. We appreciate that. That's head coach Adam Reeb of men's and women's tennis. Coach, congratulations on a very successful season, and good luck next week as you find out if your men's team can make an at-large bid. We hope the best for you, and thanks for coming on to the show.
All right, thanks, Austin. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach, for sitting down and joining us. That's just about going to wrap it up for this week's edition of the Bearcat Sports Report. Don't forget, as always, we have a very busy week of athletics here at McKendree University. The women's golf team gets underway at the GLVC Championship in Waterloo, Illinois this Saturday. Lacrosse will be at home against Rockhurst at 10 a.m. on Sunday, and bass fishing will be out at Carlisle Lake on Saturday.
Don't forget, over at Hypes Field this weekend, Bearcats take host to the Flyers of Lewis University on Saturday and Sunday. Don't forget, Sunday, those senior festivities will take place for our graduating seniors. Also, softball will wrap up their season as they head to Lewis University and Wisconsin Parkside. We wish them the best of luck. Don't forget, visit mckbearcats.com for all the latest news in McKendree athletics, as well as visiting youtube.com. Type in McKendree University Athletics to find all the latest Bearcat Sports Report. I'm Austin Jess, that's Brandon Phillips, for Rich Dimmock, Scott Cummings, Eric Buck. We hope you have a great weekend, Bearcat fans.